Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope this finds you having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I post new content on this channel. To book a reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session, you can go to my Etsy shop to book. The link to my Etsy shop, along with my list of services and all of my information, is in the description box below. This reading is going to be for Aquarius season. Aquarius season is from January 20th through February 19th. So this is going to be a general collective reading. This can apply to all areas of life. As always, take only what resonates. So please use your own discernment and only take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul. And what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. So we're going to start with the opening messages just to see what opening messages, what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to Aquarius season. I'm going to be using the Akashic Tarot that was created by Sharon Ann Klingler and Sandra Ann Taylor. So what are the opening messages for Aquarius season? What do you want the collective to know when it comes to Aquarius season? What should they expect, prepare for, anything that you feel should be part of the opening message? All right, one card is already kind of sticking out, so I'm going to take it. So we have the Scribe, number 12. So the Scribe tells me there's going to be a lot of work, or there is work to do during Aquarius season. So if you're looking to make a change in your life, if you're looking to maybe change a job, maybe go in a different direction when it comes to love, maybe you're thinking about moving, whatever it is, it's time to write down your plan. It's time to write down your goals, and it's time to get it all out on paper, your feelings, the pros and cons. Write it all out. And what that is going to bring is the Ark of the Covenant. So the Covenant it's nuns. So that's spiritual, religion, staying true to your core beliefs, your truths. This card is 11. 11 is the new beginning number. So what I'm feeling is that you're going to maybe go on an adventure. The tent just shows me kind of living a very simple life. Maybe you're just going to go on a soul-searching journey or go to some type of retreat. That's being shown to me too. Or you might decide during Aquarius season, something will come up and you'll decide, I'm going to book that retreat. And the Master Artisan, which is the 8 of Keys, the work has to be done. So whatever you're looking to change, whether it's a job, a complete different career move, going into a different field, starting a business, growing a business, maybe you do a business on the side and you want to make it full time, a relationship, finding a new place to live, buying a new car. For some reason I'm being shown a Tesla, so that could be significant to somebody watching this video. But the Master Artisan is telling you it's time to do the work. It's time to scribe. It's time to write. It's time to get connected to your higher self, to connect to your heart space, to really just decide what feels good for you. And there is going to be some type of fated meeting during Aquarius season. So the first message I'm getting is that this could be you running into somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. This could be maybe a love interest, an ex, or this could be just somebody you know but the sparks are going to fly. And the 7th or the number 7 could be significant in some capacity, the month of July being born on the 7th, or maybe it's been 7 years since you've seen this person if this is someone that you already know. But this also could be a brand new person, or a fated meeting could be you go on a job interview and you just click with the interviewer and you get the job on the spot. That's another message that's coming through. So overall, the light of the world is number 10. And this card is showing you that a new cycle, a new beginning is possible. But you have to shine your light, and you have to be the light that you seek. So I'm hearing the song Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. So you just have to shine your light. Don't dim to fit in. If you're in a job, a situation, a relationship where you just don't feel right, you know something's off, trust what your instincts are telling you, and it's time to plan your exit. That's why they're being in the guidance of telling you it's time to write everything down with the scribe. So next we're going to get into what is Aquarius season bringing. What is Aquarius season bringing overall to the collective? I'm going to be using Messages from the Mermaids by Karen Kay. So what is Aquarius season bringing to the collective? What is it bringing? Energy, lessons, people, new beginnings, situations. Just tell me what is Aquarius season bringing to the collective. All right, so I have 2 cards that want to come out. So the first thing is healing. So Aquarius season is going to bring in the energy of healing. So if you need to heal your heart, or you just need to heal from a situation, especially if you've been in a relationship or a situation that has drained you, that has just made you be bitter, is what I'm getting. The water on this card shows me that water can be very cleansing. So if you live near the ocean, you may need to just start spending time by the beach, by yourself, listening to ocean sounds, taking baths, just anything with water, especially if you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But what else I'm getting is that this healing is going to bring miracles. So it's going to bring in the energy of a new beginning and a fresh new start. So any healing, anything that comes up to the surface, especially Aquarius season starts when we're in Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury in retrograde always brings back the past. It's a reset, a revisit, a redo. So redo this and reset it so you can heal and release. And it is also bringing in the importance of friendship. So really having a core group of friends around you, people who uplift you, people who support you, who empower you, who don't judge you, who are always supportive and very positive about your dreams. You want to be around people who match your vibration. So friendship is going to be the core as well, especially if you have a friend around you who could be jealous of something you're doing, or is just a naysayer, or they're not growing as a person. Because when you are growing and ascending and you're leveling up your energy, the people who are not, it's going to be very hard to interact because you see them in a different light. And I know for me, when I started my growth and ascension, there were friends I had to let go of because I just couldn't be in that energy of the negativity. And just a couple of them were really toxic. And what I did was I made a list of everyone that I'm friends with. Whether it's like really close, best friend type, then you just kind of, doesn't matter the type of friendship. Anyone that I considered a friend. I wrote their name down. Then next to them, I wrote what their friendship meant to me, like what it brings to my life. And then I wrote, do I want them in my life going forward? So I was open and honest because I knew I would be the only person who was reading this. So I was honest. And I have to tell you that every single person that I wrote I didn't want in my life fell away. And they all fell away around the same time. And that, if you do that, is going to bring in the breaking free energy. You're going to break free of being held back, being around people who drain you, especially if you're empath or psychic, intuitive. But that list that I made could help you break free and really see people for who they are. And it's going to help you move forward. And when you move forward, you're going to take your power back. And you're going to be able to trust. You'll be able to trust yourself. You'll be able to trust the process. And you'll be able to trust people. Because you will be re-energized. And you will be full of hope, knowing that now you are surrounded by people who have your highest and greatest good in mind. So we're going to look at now, what is Aquarius season showing you? So with the friendship and the healing, what is Aquarius season going to show you? So I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. And let's just see what Aquarius season is showing the collective when it comes to healing, breaking free of toxic people, relationships, strengthening friendships. What is Aquarius season going to show you when it comes to these topics? Okay, so we have serendipity, number 18, which equals a 9, so you'll close the cycle. And the green on this card shows me St. Patrick's Day, so that day could be when you have this shift, or that day could just be significant, but green is the healing color. It is also the heart chakra. So you're going to find serendipity, and you're going to be able to move away from anything that comes up during Aquarius season that you need to heal or break free from. Because you're going to become the observer. So you want to be sly as the fox, and you want to observe. Really, sometimes all you have to do is when you sit with a person or a group of people, just observe. I do that all the time. I love sitting at a table with a group of people and just listening to people talk and just like kind of looking at their facial expressions, their eyes, just feeding into the energy. And I can tell when someone is just bullshitting, or they're just exaggerating, or they're being true. Really be observant and just let your intuition tell you who's telling the truth and who's not. And that's going to give you a leg up on your healing. And it's also going to bring you who's not for you. So the fortune cookie has a message. The fortune cookie has a premonition, a prediction for you. You're going to decide who's for you, what's not for you, who's not for you, and what is for you. During Aquarius season, that's what it's going to show you. And you're going to see that there's no place like home. So you may find that you want to spend more time at home, just taking care of yourself, doing things that you enjoy. Maybe you want to take online classes or just focus on your business. But eventually, by the end of Aquarius season, or towards the end, you're going to be at a fork in the road. And I think that's when you're going to break free. That's when you're going to see who's not for you. And you're going to be able to let go. And you're going to be able to go in the direction that your heart is calling you to do. So I'm going to get into the overall energy for the collective in Aquarius season. This could be towards love, career, life, or family. And I'm going to be using the messages from the Guides Transformation cards by James Van Praagh. So what is the overall energy for the collective when it comes to all areas of life, specifically love, career, life, or family? anything that just wants to come through, what the current energy is for the collective at this time. So I'm hearing hold on. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but everyone has value. So you have to see other people's value in order to decide who's for you and who's not for you. Because when you can look at someone with compassion, with empathy, and even if they are not a good person, because remember, hurt people, they have value. And when you understand your body and you start listening to your intuition, your instincts, your body is going to tell you whose energy turns you off and whose doesn't. And you just need to appreciate your talents. So whatever your talents are, whether you're psychic, intuitive, a painter, a dancer, singer, a nurse, a doctor, in law enforcement, military, teacher, even a barista is coming through. Appreciate your talent, and you have a lot to offer. So your energy is optimism, positivity, seeing your value. And when you do that, you will see that death is an illusion. So the death card in tarot is the transformation card, and it's a rebirth. And all you have to do is follow the golden rule. And the golden rule is very simple. What are your rules? Your rules are based on your beliefs, your truths, your thoughts, and your actions. And anything you have struggled with, or you are currently struggling with, or you will struggle with during Aquarius season, accept struggles as lessons, because lessons bring you the knowledge. And if you struggle with patience, remember, patience is a virtue. Having patience, trusting the process, trusting that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Having patience with another person, especially if you're looking for a job, maybe there's nothing out there right now. It's really weird how the job market is. There's so many jobs, but nobody wants to work. At least where I'm at, because we're seeing things like big businesses like banks and Starbucks and other places are having staffing issues, and they're closing at weird hours, or they're just not opening at all because they don't have a staff. So it's becoming very difficult for people out here, especially the elderly. So you just have to have patience and kind of just go with the flow, roll with the punches, and just understand that everything happens for a reason, and that this too shall pass. And just go with the motion and be like, okay, you know what? This isn't working out for me. This person isn't coming back, or I'm not having a love partner come in right now. I'm not having a job come in right now. But you know what? I'm going to wait this out. I'm going to just keep looking, keep doing my work, keep doing what I feel intuitively guided to do. I'm going to follow my golden rule. And then all of a sudden, like magic, it comes. So just know, there's no such thing as time in the spiritual realm. Everything aligns to come in. So I'm going to get into the head and heart space that you may get into, or you may feel guided to get into during Aquarius season. I'm going to be using the Moonlight Oracle deck by Tatiana Videnkina. So what is the current headspace, current heart space for the collective, or what headspace and heart space should they get into? I'll do both. So we'll do current head and heart space, and then the head and heart space that you should, or you're guided to shift into. Okay, so the current headspace is Pele, goddess of the volcano, creativity, change, and protection. So creativity means thinking, wanting a better life, how to get it. This is just, I'm really getting a lot of fire energy, so this could be significant if you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you want change. And you're going to protect yourself in the sense where you're not going to tell people. You're just going to make this creative plan. You're just going to make this change and not worry about it. And that is bringing you into the heart space of black tourmaline. So black tourmaline is a really good crystal to use for protection, to recharge, and to ground. So you could be taking a step back. You could be in hermit mode. You could just be spending a lot of time on your own, keeping your thoughts and your plans to yourself. And that's not a bad thing, because sometimes you don't need to tell people everything you're doing, because if you get someone who doesn't think you could do it, they can put that doubt into your head. So the headspace that you could shift into, or you're guided to shift into, is moonstone. Really get into the moonstone energy of the intuition, the divine feminine, more the softer side of the feelings, and the moon magic. Really use the moon cycles to really bring you the clarity that you need. So we have the new moon in Aquarius on January 31st, and then there'll be a full moon next month in Aquarius season. I'm not sure of the date, but use the new moon in Aquarius to set intentions, because the new moon cycle is about resetting itself. And then the full moon, whatever comes up to the surface that just isn't resonating with you, release it. And that will align you to the heart space of opal. Happiness, creativity, and imagination. When you are connected to your intuition, when you are using the moon cycles to help you set intentions, to release what's not working for you, and then you get into this balanced energy of happiness, you are creative, you're imaginative, you're creating, and you're living your divine life purpose. And they want me to pull the bottom of the deck, which is the dark moon card, Introspection. So introspection just means go within. Meditation, because the answers you seek are always within. Okay, I'm going to get into now anything that is going to be like a big shift, an upheaval, maybe even a tower moment that may happen or could happen in Aquarius season. I'm going to be using the Primrose and Prose Oracle deck that was created by Samantha Sawyer. And if you like this deck, she does have an Etsy shop. So what big shifts, upheavals, tower moments may happen in Aquarius season? All right. So the first card is Illusion. So I like to read the meaning of each card in this deck to get the message. Illusion. Let me just take a quick sip of my drink. I'm being shown the movie They Live, where the main character that was played by Roddy Piper is yelling at I can't remember the names they had in the movie, but it was Keith David who played the guy he fought with in the alley, if you've seen the movie. And he's telling him to put the glasses on. So there's something you need to see, because there's an illusion that needs to break. This card is number 5, and 5s are about change. Black is the night, eyes reflecting bright. Details start to blur and blend. Oh, just a skull. The aching remnants of a friend. Melancholy, familiar, illusionary distance. So put the glasses on and see a friend or a group of friends for who they truly are. There's no more masking. There's no more pretending. There's no more looking the other way. It's time to see people for who they are and decide, should they stay or should they go? Next is going to be reflection. Reflection is number 2. Solemnly, the blind raven croons, perched in shelter on a lazy afternoon, mournfully warbling to the soft auburn leaves, trapped in darkness under the autumn eaves. This card means lost, yearning, helpless. So what I'm getting is the raven is trying to tell you that you don't need to be trapped in darkness. If you go into the illusion and take off and put on the glasses to see, you won't feel lost. You won't yearn for maybe the friendship has changed, or the person has changed, or maybe you've changed and you just don't resonate with this person anymore. You won't feel helpless if you take your power back. And the raven, I'm just being shown the third eye raven, or the three-eye raven. That's the third eye, listening to the intuition. That's what you're being guided to, and that's what reflection is telling you. And it's going to help you repurpose. And repurpose is, where is it? Where are you? Well, Mercury in retrograde. Oh, here it is. Has me all over the place today. Okay, this card is lately my dreams have been dark. I will be standing in Central Park. Not a soul to see. The moon grinning above. Bugs crawl beneath my skin. Teeth glinting from the foxglove. This card means shrike, inventive, interpretation, foreboding. So what I'm getting is that you're getting messages in your dreams about this friend or this group of friends, and maybe they make your skin crawl. Maybe you just don't feel, you tense up, you just don't feel right. Your joints tense up, because I know, like, when I'm around people with bad energy, like, I feel it in my left shoulder, and my whole left shoulder and arm tense up, and it feels weird, and I have to constantly move it around. And I used to think I had something wrong with my shoulder, and I just realized, no, that's just my intuition, my body reacting to somebody's energy. So you just need to pay attention to your body and listen to your dreams, because your dreams are bringing you this interpretation. They're bringing you the answer. And we have Aquarius, the beautiful swan. Lilies bow for the swan, its light warmer than the sun. Ephemeral and aloof in presence, it falls prey to its own malfeasance. So this card means beauty, devotion, delinquency masked. So it's time to take off the mask, to put the glasses on, to listen to your intuition, to see the beauty and the dark of who is around you, because you want to be the beautiful swan. You don't want to be the dark swan. And they want me to pull the bottom of the deck, and that's Cancer. So Cancer is about emotions and feelings. The ocean laps gently at the sand, disturbing creations built in the land. A wave licks over fortified walls, melting them until there is nothing at all. Change, reform, cool, and slow pain. So it may hurt to end this friendship or these friendships, but change and transformation is going to help you. You may need to be in this Cancer energy, get into the crab energy to be the crab I pinch, but just know it'll get you to this beautiful swan energy, and it'll happen during Aquarius season. So I'm going to get closing messages. Oh, actually, no. I have one section before that. So let's get into what may happen during Aquarius season. So this is like possible future energy. If you're familiar with my readings, it's possible future energy. It is not set in stone, because energy changes daily. I'm going to be using the Once Upon a Time Tarot. So what may happen during Aquarius season? What is the possible future energy that may happen? What could Aquarius season bring to the collective. And this deck is a mini deck, and it just has the major arcana. So the first card is the Star. So the Star is wish fulfillment. I'm hearing Wishing on a Star, that song by the CoverGirls on Wishing on a Star, to follow where you are. So you're ready to make a wish to find the strength to live your authentic life. And that's going to get you into the magician energy, where you can manifest a new beginning. You can go into the direction and go where your soul calls you. And that is confirmed by the world. The world is about a new beginning. And an adventure could just be a soul-searching journey, or you could actually go on an adventure. But the Hanged Man is going to tell you, you have to have a new perspective in order for this new beginning manifestation to work. So use the cycles of the moon to have it illuminated to you what needs to change. And allow the sun to shine. And just know that brighter days are ahead. Everything that you want can come to you, but you just need to trust. So now we're going to do closing messages. I'm going to use a deck that haunted me on Instagram ads till I bought it. It's called the Wild Medicine Herbal Deck. I just felt drawn to use this for closing messages, just to do something different than I normally do, just to see what herbs come through and just whatever channeled message I get based on the meaning of the card. So I'm going to pull 2 cards to get you the meaning and the message. So what are the closing messages? What does the collective need to know about this reading and Aquarius season overall? Okay, this card is calling to me. So we have this flower, Pip Zoea. I'm not even going to try to say the words below it. But it's a plant. And the description is shiny, bright, evergreen leaves arranged in opposite pairs of 3 to 4 along the stem, with fair hairs along the tooth ends. Flowers are pink or white, or grow in umbels of 4 and 8. There's leaves, stem, and roots that are used. Historical, diuretic, and tonic for kidney and bladder issues, also known as a historical fever reducer, by inducing sweating, as a remedy for respiratory issues as well as skin conditions. You can use this plant for tea, tincture, poultice, and for ritual and love. In historical ritual, this plant is said to aid in calming spirits and promote prosperity. So I'm really drawn to the words promote prosperity. So this plant is coming through to tell you that it's time to promote prosperity. How can you promote prosperity into your life? How can you bring it into your life? How can you use prosperity for your advantage? To call in love, to call in a job, to call in family, to call in friends, new friends, to call in just a change of life, a change of scenery, just anything you're wanting to change. It's really about your perspective and gaining the clarity that you need. And pink is the self-love color. It's the color of love. I always see it as self-love, especially because the crystal rose quartz is being shown to me in my third eye, and white is about purity, innocence, and a new beginning. So the last card for this reading is the Elder, Sambucus Nikra. So this plant, trees grow 10 to 30 feet tall, sprouting oblong leaflets, growing opposite of each other. White flowers grow in flat pinnacles, fruit-bearing tree producing dark purple or black berries. So the flowers and the berries are used with this plant. So elder leaves were historically used to treat cuts, scrapes, sores, and abrasions, while the berries provided immune strength at the onset of a cold or flu. Elder is a popular staple herb in many modern herbalist remedies. You can use it in tea, tincture, syrup, and decoction. And for ritual and love, it is said that a wise woman nymph named Eldamore resides in the Elder tree, watching over it and those who harvest for healing. Regarded as a sacred plant, it is believed to ward off evil spirits and provide protection. So as I was reading this, I was hearing the word healing. So this plant can help you heal. Heal anything within you. If you're drawn to get elderberries or just any type of berries, really just working on protecting your energy, protecting your body, protecting your space, protecting your home, protecting your car. Really just getting into the energy of protection and healing. And the evil eye is being shown to me. So if you connect with the evil eye, or you have a piece of jewelry that you wear every day, or maybe you may feel guided to get it after this message, what I'm really getting is that when you get connected to what feels good, when you get connected to just what feels right, you're going to see what doesn't feel good and what doesn't feel right, and you won't find an issue letting that go, because you know that in the spring, that's when the plants and the flowers grow. That's when they bloom. That's when they blossom. That's when everything comes back to life. And that's what you want. You want that reset, that revival, that rebirth, and that new beginning. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what Aquarius season is bringing to the collective. If this video resonated with you and you like this video, smash that like button, drop a comment below. If you don't want to leave a public comment, you can send me your comment at my email, butterflyintuition1111@gmail.com. If this didn't resonate, no worries. Hopefully I will tap into your energy on my next collective reading, or if you feel guided to, you can book a reading, a one-on-one session, or a Reiki session with me. You can book in my Etsy shop if you feel guided to work with me. I would be happy to help you in any way that I can. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you're notified when new content is posted on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a beautiful Aquarius season. I will talk to you soon. Love and light.